Hello, everyone. It is I, Scarred Hero, and I'm going to need you guys to really bear with me on this video because, first of all, I haven't put any sort of care into my appearance today. Um, I kind of just woke up, threw a hoodie on, but nonetheless, I have um, time to make this short video, and it is something that needs to be said. It is a channel update that is so important. I even got a script for it. Um, I'm off script right now, but as you can probably tell, but um, I'd just like to share some things that are important for the future of this channel. So, I've been pretty active among the online manga and anime community for about 5 years now, give or take. I used to be on Reddit. I've uploaded YouTube videos since 2019, most of which have been privated, and then I kind of moved from Reddit to Twitter, and Twitter's kind of been my main domain ever since. I've also been on Discord for years, and I used Instagram a little bit early on. I still use Instagram, but it's just not under like the Scarred Hero name. It's kind of my, it's more personal. But at one point, I did use Instagram as like Scarred Hero. Um, and here's the thing: in the year 2019, I turned 13 years old. Um, so the start of kind of my online presence within the sort of manga community began once I became a teenager, which isn't unusual. But the thing about that is, in 5 years' time, that's a lot more time for growth and evolution in a teenager than it is for someone in like their early 20s, for example. I'm about to turn 18 this June. So going from the start of my time as Scarred Hero being 13 to now where I'm 17, going on 18, I've obviously changed a lot. I've grown a lot. I've had different experiences that, I mean, obviously, I really hope I'm more mature now than I was 5 years ago. Um, I've made mistakes. I've acted in immature ways online, etc. Though overall, I've enjoyed the interactions I've had within the manga community, especially as a weekly Shonen Jump reader and a Mission Yuzakura family fan. Mission Yuzakura family. I've been labeled as a key part of the fandom since the series' reception, for better or worse, and it's been an honor discussing the series and watching it grow. I remember the early days of getting hyped when I learned that Tayo's family, the Asano's family's death weren't an accident. When Kuroyuri revealed that, I was just in awe. It's like a jaw-dropping moment as a manga reader. I remember when Mutsumi's strength when she gave Tayo her blood when he was on death's door. I remember, I don't know if my YouTube audience knows this, but in Volume 7 of Mission Yuzakura Family, in the back of Volume 7, my original drawing as well as my name actually appears in the volume. Because for the first anniversary of the series, they did like this original spy contest, and I entered. I drew a character. I mailed it physically to Shueisa's I can't speak, their office in Japan, and I didn't win the contest, but they gave me a little shout out in the back of the volume along with some other submissions they liked that didn't quite win. I remember the Yuzakura's all-out attack against Kawashita. That was also like chapter 83. I remember it's the first time we got like the cover since chapter 1. I remember being so hyped for that. Like, yes, we finally got a cover in the lead color page. It was great. I remember the first tease of Kyoichiro's blooming. I remember Kyoichiro's emotional slaughter of the revived heads. I remember Tayo's even more emotional fight to save Kyoichiro, which chapter 125, my favorite chapter of the series. I remember Futaba and Shinzo being corrupted by Momo's blooming. I remember Tayo and Kyoichiro's final stand against Momo, and I remember the reveal of Hifumi and Alpha Yuzakura. Mission Yuzakura family alone means so much not only to my online identity, but myself as a person. I love this manga, and I love manga and comics in general. That's why it's been my dream since I was 7 years old to pursue a career that I can make where I can make comics that make people as happy as comics have made me. I want to create a means of mutual understanding between author and reader via my own works. All of this is why, and here's the big announcement, I'm moving on from my Scarred Hero 15 accounts. As I said, I turned 18 this June. That's the start of adulthood, which I know, like, early adulthood, you also grow a lot. I'm not saying I'm, like, suddenly wise and too cool for, all this, but as someone who has, and again, I'm going off script here, as someone who has goals and dreams, I'd like to, instead of being this enthusiastic consumer of media, I'd like to be an enthusiastic creator of the media. I want to make comics. That's been my goal. So as I move away from my Elias as Scarred Hero, I want to instead just be Jeremiah, the guy trying his best to pursue a childhood dream and be the person he's always wanted to be. Saying all that off script, I really just rephrased what I remember writing on the script. But yeah, I currently have a few accounts created for this purpose already. I have a Twitter up, I have an Instagram up, I have a Discord account too. There are other accounts I plan to make, like a Facebook, a TikTok, stuff to read, because I want to keep that online presence, because I think an online presence in itself is a valuable thing. The thing about my being Scarred Hero is, again, Scarred Hero has been a document of my teenage years. And as someone who wants to be a professional, I just don't believe that having that teenage mindset, my teenage way of existence, I don't really want that following me into my, a more professional career. Where was I? Okay. I'm going to be hard at work trying to accomplish the things I want to do, so I won't be anywhere near as active on social media. However, I hope that as many of y'all as possible follow me on this journey, as of my other accounts, which I will be linking below this video. As for the rest of my time as Scarred Hero, I plan to kind of make that leave in June once on my 18th birthday. That's kind of been the plan for a bit now. But as for the rest of my time as Scarred Hero, I want to make one last video. One last time. Hamilton. Okay. So yeah, I want to make one last video on Mission Uzaka Family. It'll be a video essay. I plan it to be like my longest video yet, and I really want to analyze Mission Uzaka Family, what it means to me. I feel like that'd be a great way to transition from my Scarred Hero identity towards a more creator, just Jeremiah identity. Let's see, what else did I write here? Oh yeah, I plan to release it on the day the anime comes out. It's going to be intended for more of people who aren't familiar with the series. I really want to give my thoughts on the series before people watch it. But you guys will see. I'm really going much more off script on this than I planned. But I'd also like to write a fan fiction that takes place during the time skip of the manga, but I'm undecided whether I'll do that as Scarred Hero or as Jeremiah. There's pros and cons to both. Mission Uzaka Family's anime will still be airing by the time I make the switch, and I also don't want to not talk about it as it's airing, because I feel like I've been a fan for so long, it'd be a waste to just up and leave the fandom while season 1 of the anime is airing. I might find some sort of way to make content surrounding it while still maintaining my image as an aspiring comic creator and not just an average fan. Maybe analyzing the episodes from the lens of someone who wants to make something like Mission Uzaka Family. But these are ideas in the back of my mind. I still have stuff I need to, plan and work out. So we'll see once we get there. And yeah, that's the gist of it. That is all for this short announcement video. Thank you for watching this and listening to me. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to partake in this community for the past 5 years. Look forward to that final Mission Yuzakura family video essay, as well as my future endeavors as an artist. With that said, for one of the last times, you shall see me later.